something so bad, but others don't. Shit you wishing you had, make others broke. That's just a vision, covered from flying smoke. The price of living is nothing if I ain't woke.
Yo, you already know it's your boy JX. We back, business as usual. We in the penthouse, CERTZ Lounge, and I got a special guest. Y'all already know who it is. I'm gonna let my boy introduce himself.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Tahmell in the building, bro.
It's New York royalty in the building right now. If y'all don't know who it is, you can go ahead and let them know where they pops. I mean, they probably see it already, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, they call me the Godson, bro. Shout out to Nas, too, bro.
So let's go ahead and kick it off, bro. What you been up to? What you been doing out here in these streets, man?
Active, you know what I'm saying? Active. I got a record that just dropped today, dope spot, videos out. I dropped a record 2 weeks ago called All the Smoke, and that's it's a single off of my second album, Soul 2, which is, you know, part of the first one. It's about to be dope, you know what I mean? I'm dropping singles though. I'm going to drop a bunch of records. I got like 6 singles coming out before the end of this year. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it going, yeah. And I'll definitely keep it going. Active.
Okay. So let's take them back. How long have you been doing music?
I say I did my first like official record in middle school. Recording the whole record hot, burning it, going to school like, yeah, I got a record. No mix, no nothing. I ain't know none of that yet. So, you know, it was definitely a trial and error.
We did that back in the day, so that's a fact. That's how you experiment. That's how you start getting into your craft. So when you was doing music, like, did you let people hear it, or were you, like you say, you went to school and then like, whoa, was it like just you and the homies in the studio, or was it just go? Like, how did you first start playing music?
It was me and my cousins first. Me and my cousins. Shout out to Reggie Stacks. We just was rapping, doing battles with each other, and making mixtapes. And when we always got off in the grid, they had beat playing. So it was just, that's what we was doing. It's just how we was rapping, just making rap, just writing, really, just writing. In school, we had that verse. First record, so just writing. And yeah, me and my cousins, we was doing magic together. That was really like the first book right there.
I remember back in the day, writing songs, writing poems. I used to give it to my homies and used to hand it to the teacher as like homework and shit to check it out. Right back in the day, yo, for real, like that's all everybody, like you said, you had to have your raps and stuff. So me and my crew, my homies, I made sure we had our raps tight and all of that. So like, what really inspired you to just like want to keep going making music like right now, even at this point, like you know, like we were just talking about how the music industry has pivoted with the streaming and things like that, and the nature of it. It's almost to the point where they're like, for lack of a better way to say it, they're like starving the artists in a sense. So like, it's like in order for you to generate good music, you have to really want to have a, I would say a real heavy passion for it these days, right? Like, who motivates you want to just keep making music at this point?
My main thing is because of lack of direction. You know, like when I live in my pops. Like, I was growing up. So as much direction as he gave me, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of difficult to navigate around.
like to say that y'all know who his pops is, right? His pops is Rock Ken. If y'all don't even know, he resembles his pops, but like, so you got like the best tools from one of the gods to like the best to ever do it. But just going back to what you just said just now, like, do you feel like artists is really scared to be that vulnerable, to really put themselves out there like that, to really like do what it is like your pops and everyone, like, you know, what the forefront before us did to get to the legendary status they have now? Like, you feel like artists, they don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, they play it like too, you know what I mean? Too comfortable.
As far as like the artists that want to make it or the artists that can help them?
Honestly, I want to say both because, like, I mean, I don't really see too many artists doing like what you just said just now. Like you said, you get into those rooms and work those type of pockets and really like just go off with like the strength of like really being able to rap like that. Like, I feel like it's more like so beginning now for most artists that's coming out these days.
But and that's why it's up to. That's why it's, you gotta find the talent. When you have the talent, you can do that. Walk in the room and kind of be a little crunchy with your talk. And then they go, what you got there? I mean, play that shit. They like, okay, it's a whole different story. Look at you. But a lot of people don't get that opportunity. They're not able to get in those rooms. They don't have the talent. Because a lot of talented people, they're going through shit. So they're going through so much, they ain't worried about walking in the room. So they just do this shit just to release. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like where I'm at. Like, that's how I keep always going around and always really express yourself or how you want to express yourself. I do my shit for music, so that's how I feel.
It's like therapy. Yeah, it's therapy. 100%. That's dope. That's how you know you really like love what you do and it's not work. It's actually something that helps you in life. And it helps a lot of other people because when they listen to it, you know how many other people you help throughout their day just listening to you that inspires them to just keep going doing what they doing. So who's like your top 3 artists that you say is top 3 that's really putting in their work and their craft in the industry these days? They can be local, mainstream, up and coming.
I have to give it up to Russ because he's everywhere.
Yeah, Russ is doing his thing.
He's the definition of the algorithm. Like, if you don't have nothing going for you, that's how you get it going for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to knowing the things they don't teach us in school. Credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get some credit and you can actually work your own music and work your own business. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need to live. I really respect how Russ is doing it. He's not scared to tell people how to do it. Just really know. I respect the hell out of it.
We just had Steve from CERTZ, and he was literally saying the same thing when he did his interview earlier today too. And he was also saying like how important it is just to be like self-reliant. Like, you know, you can go and get the credit and do yourself. You don't always have to rely on somebody else. And I think that, you know, it's cool to like let other artists and let people know that because a lot of people I think feel like they have to sign to a label and they have to depend on someone else for their creative process.
That's the crazy. Like, I thought I had the right to that. You know what I'm saying? Until Spotify myself, that now how can you run it up? Now you start to figure out how can you gotta get on this playlist, that, but how do I get? I just started doing research. Actually, basically teaching yourself how to be a manager. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're like, how do I get to this playlist person? And how does it? You know what I'm saying? It really takes dedication. It's literally just you gotta show if you want anybody to teach you gotta show them how to do it. You gotta show them how we get to here. Like, if you want somebody to help you with the craft, you gotta tell them what you want, tell them your vision. You can't just have someone really just come to their own. You got the vision, it's your team. You know what I'm saying? So it boils down to having a team.
that's what they do is put your team around you. So if you got a homie that's good at marketing, that's like you said on social media, and got the skills for it, and make sure you market it, that's a marketing team right there, that's a budget right there. You got an engineer, a homie that's good at producing, making beats and stuff like that, boom, that's an engineer, producer right there. You got a little bit of money, a studio sound, or some local studio you go to. So it's like you said, you can really do everything essentially that a label can do for you for yourself. If you just put the right resources and a little bit of money into it, you know what I mean? And that's dope, because I feel like it's important for artists to really hear this and notice that's inspiring in this industry, because y'all don't have to feel like y'all gotta say I sold to go ahead and make it in this industry.
Look, long story short, selling soul, they don't understand. They gotta wow shit. No. You start with a team, the label come to you and go, hey, we can give you this. But we just want you. That's what happened to you. You just gave up everything you started from the ground up. So that's really, you don't have to. You already got the team, that's why they came to you. They came in for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You run it up. You keep running it up. You need to sign that deal. Sign other kind of ventures and other kind of situations. You don't need you don't even know what those deals is called besides the 360. So it's like, what deals are they giving? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the deals and how you can work with you. You'll keep your foundation, but build it to where you can start working as partners.
Exactly, because that's what you want to get to. You want to be able to be partners and get joint venture deals and stuff like that, to where it's a 50-50 split. They not eating off you, y'all eating together. You know what I'm saying? That's real. So right then and there, fam, tell me, where can we find you on social media? Because this is part one. We're gonna do part two. But tell them where they can find you out on social media, where they can check your new single that just dropped today.
Social media, you can find me at OfficialTahmell. That's TAHMELL. All platforms.